Great afternoon, my name is Dominique Satterwhite, and I represent Cohort 8, the Great 8.
My name is Martin Bond, and I'm from Cohort 6, we in the mix.
My name is Curtis Monroe. Most people know me as Coach Petey. I'm from Cohort 1, the one.
Peace Academy is a pioneer and was a pivotal point in my life that reassured me that VI work is my purpose, where I would be able to exemplify my truth as a solution where I was once a problem.
Since I was younger, violence prevention been pivotal to Washington, D.C. when it was the murder capital, since I was a baby.
The D.C. Peace Academy has strengthened my approach on various things such as conflict resolution, trauma, dealing with the community and the families and the youth.
Peace Academy has influenced my work as a violence intervention navigator by making me more self-conscious, I would say, and making me actually slow down and do the work. Because naturally, I came from a setting of where everything was fast-paced. I was a probation officer for 12 years. Then I worked in the federal prisons for 2 years. So it was more so get it done, get it done, get it done. And it was just a number thing. But Peace Academy made me realize that these are humans we're dealing with. It's just not numbers. There's more to it than that.
The DC Peace Academy influenced my work in a lot of ways. It just helped me with overall my growth and development in the community. It helped me mediate and stop conflict.
I'm a Department of Behavioral Health contractor, and not only do I work with people in violence intervention, but I also work with people in the community who are dealing with mental health every day. I think mental health is one of the most important things Peace Academy gave me because it gave me a mirror to reflect on myself first and see that I was still in survival mode myself, but still out in the community trying to help people every day. And I feel like Peace Academy first reminded me that in order for me to do this work, that I had to, really understand who I was, why I'm doing it, and why I was productive.
I was in Cohort 1, and since then, my career has definitely skyrocketed. And I still use CBT and conflict resolution skills that I learned from Peace Academy to this day.
Peace Academy shows up with CBT every day, okay?
I started a youth group with girls, so I was teaching the girls how to use CBT. It was effective for them because they had just started back school, so my goal was to get them equipped, show them tools, show them skills that they could use, so that way they could be able to tackle the violence that they may come across. So I use all the skills that I use from Peace Academy, which was the CBT skills.
To know, again, through Peace Academy, that you have what it takes to be able to do this job. It's not too much. The fact that we can reach out to our violence interrupters in the streets and say, hey, do you know this person, or this person goes by this name? Do you have any idea who this person is? And or reaching out to our violence interrupters, even cohort members, to ask, hey, this person goes by this name, but he is in a coma. And we can't find family. Like they're in here as a doe, and we only know about this name because somebody gave us a tip, if you will. Those moments are priceless.
We learned that we can stick together and we can call on each other throughout any time, no matter where we was at across the city.
Since completing the program with the Peace Academy, the changes I've seen is that the community comes to my partners and I for conflict resolution when needed, and that made me feel good because they trust us more.
The Peace Academy brings a group of individuals that do not know each other from all walks of life together. These people, we come into spaces where a lot of things that happens in the Peace Academy, it shares, it breaks down barriers and walls that we didn't even know that was there.
One of the most important things it helped me with was identifying and helping with trauma. So a lot of us come from traumatic backgrounds, and it helped me with identifying that and getting to the root of certain problems.
I'm more trauma informed, I guess, now. I think before I react to situations, and I feel more comfortable working with the community.
There are neighborhoods and communities that have been overlooked, that are underloved, and we must focus and strategize on loving these communities with wraparound services, not only for violence intervention and prevention, but economic development as well as resiliency tools to be able to navigate and cope with the happenings of our lives.
I kind of felt myself in a bubble doing the work because there was a lot of losses that was taking place in my work. But when I went through the Peace Academy and learned, it gave me an opportunity to realize that I was one of the most important pieces on the puzzle.
I think for me, the message will be that the work is very important and it works. If you pour into us and give us the proper training and things that we need, then you will be able to see in the data that it works.
I think that we need to start creating a hands-on approach and honoring what actually is needed in certain communities in order for the violence intervention that is already happening, that is already decreasing, to stay the way that it is.
In certain neighborhoods, I didn't really see too many changes because I saw a lot of defunding. I seen a lot of people taking funding back, and I saw it go the opposite direction.
Instead of cutting the funding, give us the funding and let us do the work. Train us, put us in the proper rooms, in the proper settings so we can flourish, so then we can get a hold of our community. And it's not just us. Send the police to the trainings, send school staff to the trainings. It takes a village approach to address the issues in the community. So invest in it, pay for the trainings, pay for the resources so that you can see that it works.
You know, if you fund Peaceful DC, it takes away a lot of the red tape, which brings yellow tape in our community when we can't get things done to work with the high risk or a lot of youth that's having problems.
We need this. We need programs like Peace Academy. They're the only ones who train in all aspects that a community worker like myself can use. And it's been about maybe 3 years since I've been in cohort 1. And the things and the tools, the lessons and the tools that I've learned, you can't learn anywhere else.